Thought I quit the game. So earlier, the new dog Morgan bit me. I don't know why he's so mad at me. Literally done nothing to him, and he's just every single time he sees me, he just barks. I don't know why. Like the slightest bit of noise that I make, he just barks. So I've been doing a little bit of practice earlier. Well, yesterday, I mean. Is there a way to have like rolling starts in this game? I just realized that. That'd be pretty stupid if this game is like heavily focused on like endurance racing type stuff.
100% focus now, mate. We need to take this pole.
It'd be kind of weird if this game's like based on like endurance racing type stuff, yet they don't have rolling starts. A little bit too early. I would have done the stream later, but there's going to be a storm that's going to be coming in about an hour. And I don't want to risk the power going out mid-race. Oh, I think my conspiracy theory is correct. I'm not gonna look it up, so I wanna be an investigator about this. I think my conspiracy theory is correct, in that this game, puts some tracks in the game that isn't licensed, because that is an O'Reilly sponsorship thing, but it doesn't say O'Reilly. That is the O'Reilly Auto Parts logo. But it does not say O'Reilly on it. O'Reilly's Auto Parts. So I think my theory is correct, that Donington and Monza aren't actually licensed to be in this game, and that's why they're not called Monza and Donington. Also, kind of chill of, if that is true, kind of chill of Monza to not tell them to get rid of it. And also chill of Donington. So whoever that Japanese track is, screw you. You're not tough, bro. Oh shoot, that is horrid. I don't know what I'm doing. Every good neighbor stick from us there. If I'm ever in a dangerous situation, like somebody's trying to fight me, but I'm in like a public area, I'm just gonna scream like a good neighbor State Farm is there. No, a good way to stop somebody from fighting you, especially if they care about dignity and stuff, is just to pants them. Not just like pants them so like their underwear's out, I mean like just fully like strip them. I know for a fact I'm not going to be that good in this race. Hopefully we can at least get 15th. My Moza wheel comes in about 5 to 6 days, and I'm hyped for that. Too bad I'm gonna have to work those days, so. Why did my car just cut off all of a sudden? Do you guys hear that? Like, I was turning, I clipped the grass, and suddenly it's like... That was weird. My dream racetrack to be built in real life would be an oval track, and connected to the oval track, or even inside of it, would be a racetrack. Like a circuit track. Alright, I have to make a second off. You know what's sad? What's sad is whenever, cities, like, demolish, like, abandoned neighborhoods, and instead of just making them into either single-family homes, or, like, dual-family homes that are, like, cheap, they make them into multi-$100,000 buildings that only, like, rich people can afford. And I don't see anybody protesting against that, which is weird. Because, where I live, there are these houses that are being demolished. They're like 1960s style houses, like really small ones. And, they're tearing them down because, like, it's an abandoned neighborhood. But I heard that apparently they're gonna get turned into $300,000 multi-family home buildings, and it's like, you know your city, like half of your city's population is probably on food stamps, right? Like half your city's population are literally under the average income. You know that, right? Like, there's no plausible way that they can afford that. I mean, in today's economy, maybe like 100,000, but $300,000 is ridiculous in today's economy. Especially if you want to grow a population. Actually, screw that. If you want to grow a population, don't make your city look like it's like the entire thing is like the hood. Because it's super annoying whenever I'm like riding around on my bike or just driving, and I see like just random businesses with fences with barbed wire on them. It's like that just makes your city look horrible. And don't get me started on the random trash patches on the side of the road. If I would ever become mayor, I would try my hardest to, well, first of all, get rid of all the potholes. But, like, clean up the city and make it, like, green space and stuff. Tear down all the abandoned buildings. Like, I would probably make the city go into extreme debt trying to fix it. And I feel like it would be worth it. Like, wouldn't you rather be in extreme debt but have to be? Or would you rather be living in trash and not in debt? And I'm talking about, like, the city, not, like, you personally. I also hate just like the abandoned, abandoned supermarkets and stuff with massive parking lots. Well, it's not really that big of parking lots, but it's like abandoned supermarkets with I just cut this corner. Well, in 16th place anyway. There's no chance I'm getting higher. Yeah, you could like demolish. It'd take a little bit of money, but like you could demolish that parking lot and then just abandon the plot of land. And then let, like, nature grow back there. Something that I do think is a little bit on the tough side is whenever, like, you say, like, destroy all abandoned buildings. And I know it's also a thing, like it's also kind of the government's fault that there's a homeless population, but it's like, where's the homeless population gonna go? So it's like that, like, weird middle area where, it's like if you destroy all the abandoned buildings, the homeless people will literally have nowhere to go, like, for shelter. But I think what they could do to fix that is make homeless shelters. Actually, I just thought of something. Why not make it so that homeless people, make it not illegal for non-homeless people to do drugs, but when you become homeless, it's illegal to do drugs. I feel like that would make the drug population go down. I mean, I may be stupid, but if, like, say you, like, give a homeless person money, they'll just buy drugs because they have a drug addiction. But if you make that illegal, and make that illegal, but the cops send you somewhere to get help. Wait, well, do they do that? When homeless in like states where it's illegal to smoke, not smoke, to do drugs, like certain drugs, do they send you somewhere that like to get help, or do they just send you to prison? Because I feel like sending you to prison does literally nothing, except for just putting up the prison population. Or I'm gonna focus on this last lap. Oh, what was that? I got some airtime right there. Alright, I'm gonna focus on this last lap. Oh, well, on straights, I'm not gonna focus. I've been thinking on making a video on, like, how to fix the city.
Checkered flag out. Session is done.
Shoot, I'm 0.02 of a second off. There's no way I'm gonna get that second. Oh, I broke too late. I have to break after that first sign. Yeah, I'm not getting it. Dang it. Oh, that was... Yep, that sucks. Okay. Okay, well... Let's focus, bro. When I was talking, I was... had better, I had better, was able to take the track better than that when I can't speak. English is my first language. What was that?
We're going to have to work on our one-lap pace moving forward. But let's see what we can do in the race.
What does that mean? What was the first thing he said? How many Mustangs are there? There are 3 Mustangs right there. Lamborghini, Porsche. Stop moving your camera. I think that's a Lamborghini. Don't know what's behind that Lamborghini. Oh, that's the Mustang. And then... It seems like all the Mustangs are in the back.
The track is green right now, so group will be low for a while.
2, 1. Why does it do that? How do they have better acceleration than me? Don't think I needed to shift a second just there. Why are there so many Mustangs? Oh, why am I shifting up so fast? I'm an idiot. Oh. I guess I really like hitting Mustangs for some reason. As long as I can keep up race pace, I'll be good. I can't tell if that's a third gear or a second gear corner. My band-aid's falling off. My band-aid just fell off. It's like hanging on. Don't hit the grass. I think I can take that at 4th gear. As long as we don't crash and we can keep up race pace, we'll get at least 13th, maybe 14th. I remember on Forza Motorsports I got squished right there off the track. Yeah, this is a 2nd gear corner, I believe. You know what I don't get? Is why iRacing doesn't come to console. I understand it's a subscription-based thing, but you can have the subscription-based things on console. I just realized iRacing is literally pay to win. Let's get the car rotated. As long as I can get the car rotated and keep up race pace, I don't think it matters if I spin. Well, it matters if I spin, but like spinning whilst like rotating, if you guys know what I mean. Shoot. If you are just straight up able to make a track in like Blender or something and import it into this game, because since this game seems to have like modded stuff in it, I wonder if somebody's gonna make like NOLA Motorsports Park. I don't know why, but I'm just obsessed with NOLA Motorsports Park despite never being there. I think it's because it's the closest racetrack I live to. It's like 200 miles away. Well, it's not the closest racetrack I live to, but the closest circuit I live to. Closest racetrack I live to is like 20 miles away from me. It's like it's a dirt oval. Never been there before. Really want to go someday though. Oh, I can get the Mustang here. Dang it. What are the... Why do all, curbs make that noise? I know it's because it's, like, weirdly shaped. Like, they have, like, those weird, like, strip things on them. Why do they have those? Also, why don't they make them out of concrete? So then when it's raining, you don't slip when you touch them. can never go why they just don't make curbs out of concrete. These freaking Mustangs, I swear, I can never get past them. No! I spun out. I swear this Mustang's trolling. Because why are they braking? On some spots where you're not even supposed to be braking. Get back on the asphalt. Oh shoot. But that's a third gear. It's good to know. Just let me pass this frickin' Mustang! Oh my god! Broke a little bit too late there. It's just all Mustangs in front of me and behind me. Well, it's not all Mustangs in front of me. I think the second car in front of me is a Lamborghini. If I wasn't right there, I could have actually passed him. We need to sneak up onto their inside. We only have 7 minutes left in the race. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. That would have been it. Oh no. Don't hit me. Dang it. Okay, it is possible for me to catch back up to them. They're all in a pack right there. I can at least get 13. Why did I do that? I think my tires were still hot. I'm skidding out. That is definitely an excuse. But Band-Aids suck at sticking, I swear. I can't stress out like I did at Donington when I crashed. That's why I got 16th place at Donington. You think anyone's gonna mod an open wheel car into this game? That could have ended really badly. I clipped the grass there. I only have 4 laps left. When I get my new wheel, I kind of want to do open wheel racing on Assetto Corsa, but not like the F1 racing, but like those junior cars, whatever they're called. No, 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 no. Oh, I went a little bit way too forward there. I believe. I maybe just been overreacting. Feels like there's like snot in the back of my throat. I hate it when it feels like that. Cut back up to the pack. We only have 3 laps. No, 2 laps, I believe. To, maybe 3. Oh, why am I in 5th gear? Oh my god. Okay. We're not gonna get 13th. Maybe we can get, maybe we can get, 14th, though. But I have to pass, this Mustang, though, first. I think that's a 3rd gear, actually, not a 2nd. Squeeze by you. Yes! Okay. I believe we have 2 laps to pass 14th. I don't think we're going to be able to get 13th. If we're lucky, we can get 14th. Oh, I almost broke a little bit too late there. Alright, about one more lap. Yeah, one more lap left. Alright, last lap. Let's go. Alright. We can get 14. That's fine. How do they get such a good launch? Maybe we can get 13th? Nah. Ooh, turned a little bit too late there. Alright, 14. That sucks. Only I didn't clip the grass there.
The car in front is a back marker. Get by as soon as you can.
Yeah, 4 Mustangs at the back.
Points today. They were just too fast for us. We'll come back stronger for the next.
I doubt it, but hopefully I can see when I crashed. Because the replay thing... Never mind, I can't see when I crashed. That's annoying. Don't know why it does that. Like, why does it not show the whole race? Okay. Dang it, did not mean to do that. Alright, so what race will we do tomorrow? If we do a race tomorrow. Alright, so we've already done Donington. Already done Donington. Northampton. Unless the location's actually called Northampton, this is also a non. This would probably also be a track where they didn't get the rights to use, so they had to name it different. But we've done this international. I wish I could do the northern part of this. I don't want to do the full track. We've already done the shorter version of Nürburgring. Technically I already did Nordschleife. We could do Sebring, because the only reason why we didn't finish Sebring the last time because we did it in a BMW M3, and I really suck at using it because it kept spinning out, especially at that we did this version of the track. It kept spinning out on that that top part. And also the that like the bottom part, I kept like missing my breaking point. No, not missing my breaking point, but like I could never figure out how to do that part. Um. Also, why do they have this? Why do they have this part of the track and this part of the track, but they don't have the northern part of Silverstorm? No, Silverstorm, whatever it's called. I don't know. Wait, actually, go back to Sebring. Dang it! Why does it keep going? Why does it keep doing that? I did it again. There we go. I don't know if I want to do this or not. Yeah, I don't know if I want to do it or not. We could redo, um, Red Bull Ring, like this part of Red Bull Ring, because we did it in a, Mazda last time, Mazda MX-5. Actually, why not just read you all the ones that I've done in a different car? Because I'm just going to do GT racing now. I would love to do, Daytona's Oval. Like imagine doing like a 20-minute race, but with both just like oval. But, Alright, Kyalami. I wish that they had a, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. At turn 5, where there's that long turn there, I think it would be nice if they added in a new configuration where it just went straight there. Or maybe it'd do like this. So instead of doing like that, like that, it would do this. Go up a little bit and then go down. As like a little bit of like a hairpin type thing. And go to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, I guess 12. Yeah, and then re-enter at turn 12. That would be a nice thing. I don't like tracks that only have one configuration. Like I love tracks like Lexington. Yeah, like Mid Ohio, where it's I love tracks like Mid Ohio, where there's multiple different types of configurations. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 different types of configurations there. Um, or like Daytona, where it looks like they have one 24-hour layout and then all those other random things. I think the best racetrack for different configurations in the world is definitely Paul Ricard. I personally do not like Paul Ricard that much, mainly because of the um, track limits. Yeah, I'm just gonna take off this band-aid. It looks like it stopped bleeding. Yeah, it is swollen a little bit. Don't know why I was wearing a band-aid, but our new dog bit me. Don't know why he hates me so much. Yeah. Alright, now time to look at the downloadable content. I believe that I have to update the game to, get new downloadable content, but I don't know. Alright, real quickly, I'm gonna look up if, like, downloadable content or mods, or if it's like, well, it's obviously mods, but like, the game selected certain people to make a track. Okay. In project cars, not project cars, project motor racing, wait, can I make a track and publish it on the game? Yes, you can create, test, and publish custom tracks in Project Motor Racing on PC, PlayStation 5. That is just a lie. Via the official user-generated content. Where? Wait, where can I go to make a racetrack? Let me turn that down. Okay, where can I go to make a racetrack exactly? Downloadable content settings, driver profile, credits, driver profile, edit info. No. Well, not result history. Why would it be in result history? Multiplayer, single player, downloadable content settings. Downloadable content. Downloads, DLCs. Dude, I wish I knew that they were gonna remove the Japanese DLC, or else I would have got it. Because I don't think, unless they actually like sign a thing for, unless they actually sign a contract with that Japanese track, I don't think that DLC is coming back. Because the reason why they got rid of it is because I don't think they actually got permission from the track to use it in the game, and the people from like the real life people that own the track told them to get rid of it. Which I think Monza they didn't get the Monza and Donington. I don't think they got permission to use them because I don't. Is Donington called Derby in real life? And who calls this brand Brianza? Brianza. It's called Monza. Who? It's called Monza. The track's called Monza. It's literally in the location Monza in Italy. So why is it called that? So I feel like this is a they didn't get permission to use this track, so they just made the game and then published it with a different name. Just like with Project Cars 3 with what's it called? Monaco. They made Monaco, but just put it under a different name. Which hopefully they actually add Monaco in this game, because that would be sick if they had Monaco in this game, just like with Project Cars 3. All right, I'm trying to see how do I make a track in this game. Uh, how to make a track in because it says I can make it on Xbox apparently. Create a custom track in Project Motor Racing PMR involves designing the layout, building it within the game's engine using the GIANTS editor, and submitting it through the official in-game user. How? Oh, there's a YouTube thing. I got a freaking Domino's ad. You know, I'm not sponsored by Domino's, but here's a Domino's ad. I think I paused it.
Menu gives you all of this for just $6.99 each. It gives us new cars,
okay.
New tracks, new liveries, even entirely new racing experiences. Giant Software has confirmed full mod support in Project Motor Racing from day one, and that's not just on PC, but new tracks, new liveries, even entirely new racing experiences. Giant Software has confirmed full mod support in Project Motor Racing from day one, and that's not just on PC, but consoles as well, and that is very big, especially rare in today's racing sims. So modding in Project Motor Racing goes from the modder to the tools, to the portal, and then to the player. So here's how the pipeline works. You've got to create your own content, like a car, a track, or a livery. You can then use the Giants editor and mod SDK to build and format the mod. It can then be packaged into PMR mod files using the tools provided in the game portal, where you can submit all your mods. That's where it gets reviewed, except the same one used in the farming sim mod.
Go back.
And once approved, this mod then becomes available for download in-game for everyone. The core tools are already familiar to Giants fans, as you can use the Giants editor, the same one used in the farming sim mods, to build your content. On top of that, community tools are already emerging, like the Track Packer and Livery Converter from PMRmods.net to help streamline the process. The Track Packer bundles assets into .pmr mod files. There is a Livery Converter to optimize image files for in-game use, and a Physics Configurator which is coming soon for fine-tuning the car behavior. Modding here is structured. There's no random file dragging. It's professional and designed to...
You think, you guys think that somebody will be able to make a mod that has soft body physics for the cars?
Support long-term stability. A few of you have asked what kind of mods you can actually do. So what we know so far are the kind of mods that are supported, which are custom cars, fictional or licensed, tracks, real world or original, liveries and paint jobs, audio tricks, so engine sounds, ambient sounds, and so on, and some physics changes, and there are limits to those as well. But there are actually limits to most of them, and that's what I'm just going to be going over next, and that's what's not allowed. In the UGT portal, there are certain rules to follow to get approved, which are no scripting or executable codes, no copyrighted content, so no real logos, brands, or music without permission. You can use them with permission. There are to be no monetized or paid mods. Everything will be free. There will be no standalone apps. It must be a mod, not a separate game.
That's actually a W from the company. No paid mods. Well, actually, that's technically a lie. That's a paid mod. DLCs are technically mods. That's actually a lie. But W from the company. I know what they mean.
And obviously no offensive or political content to be used. Giants
No! Oh my god, I was thinking of making a Hitler rap for my car. Oh, that just bums me out. Dang it.
Clear. Mods must be safe, legal, and clearly marked as fan-made. And yes, even free mods go through this review before hitting the portal. So what about consoles? Both PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S will have access to the mods, but only after they're reviewed, of course, and certified by Giants and the platform holders. That means a safe and more stable mod. However, it does mean fewer mod types, which means, no scripting, and there will be some slower approval times to go with that as well. PC users will have more freedom, but even there, mods need to go through the UGC portal for official use, especially in multiplayer. As far as installing mods go, all we know is from the player side, mods are very easy to access. Just head into the UGC portal in the game, and there you can browse, download, and activate mods, all from within the in-game UI. There's no folder, no zip files, just clean, user-friendly modding. The modding community is already getting started on this. One of the first mods shown off was a Praga Bohema supercar, built from scratch by a team of sim artists. And this is what I went over in a previous video a few months back when this got revealed. It's a brand new supercar, officially licensed as a mod in project mode.
I'm gonna go on the actual YouTube. Oh my god, it's that thing.
I actually like driving cars. Your car looks cool.
Here, I'm gonna actually go on to the video, just so I'm not kind of like just ripping the thing. I'm not like showing the video like title or anything. Where do I find my search history? Here we go. History. Yo, can this shut up? Here we go. How do I desktop? Here we go. And let's close you.
Video here on the channel. Praga Bohema supercar, built from scratch by a team of sim artists. And this is what I went over in a previous video a few months back when this got revealed. It's a brand new supercar, officially licensed as a mod in Project Motor Racing. There's also work underway on several custom circuits and a vintage Formula car pack. Obviously, we're just getting started on that, but the quality looks really promising. And that information was taken from a Project Motor Racing Discord and over on Reddit. So what could change post-launch? There could be evolving features like any live game. The modding ecosystem might evolve over time. Expect the updates to the SDK, possibly more mod categories, and maybe workshop-style features on PC. That would be quite cool to have, I think. The only guarantee we have is that Giants wants this to be a long-term platform, and modding is central to that. So to wrap up all of these thoughts, guys, Project Motor Racing brings structured cross-platform modding into the sim racing world, and that is a big step forward. Whether you're a creator or just a fan of this extra content, it's really something to get excited about. I'll be covering more about the modding once it's public, and I'll do a full tutorial, of course, on how to make your first, car mod or livery as soon as I can, because I'm very interested.
Yeah, show me how to make a map, not a map, a track.
In doing that.
You know what I would make? This is what I would make. There are two specific tracks that I would make, by the way. Okay. Not a real life track, because I'm paranoid that if I'll just rip NOLA Motorsports Park, I would get sued. So oh my god, why is it lagging? Right here. This is NOLA Motorsports Park right here. It's a clockwise track. Okay. I'm way too far up. Oh my god, every single time I stream, it just gets so laggy, which is weird because it doesn't lag like this when I play BeamNG, which lags my computer. Okay, there are two tracks that I would make. one that's here. Actually, I literally have a map. Racetrack concepts. I know I like make. Oh yeah, no, three. Yeah, there. I know I like making racetracks. This one is inspired off of MF Ghosts, the anime. Um. Okay. First one is this one, which is at the I forgot what this is called. Trademark Center, I think. No, or is the mall called the Trademark Center? Which one's the Trademark Center? Is it this place or is it the mall? I don't know. Whatever this is called, volcano thingy. This is like fun fact. This is built right above a dead volcano. But I believe either they would start right here or up here. Probably up here. This would be the pit lane right here. They'd go up around here. This would be the grandstands right here. Then they would cut onto the road. They would have to modify this area, like see this, kind of like this right here. They would have to modify that just so it's much more easier for cars to get through. I think they would also have to widen the road, but I think that'd be fine, especially if it's long term. If it's not long term, don't widen the road. But if it's a returning race every single year, widen the road. Then it comes over here. I believe one of these buildings is the Navy re-recruitment place. Actually, I think it's this one. Um, then it cuts back around here. There's a slide right there. Um, Comes around like that, goes through here, then comes up like this. My original concept was to have it go up here, but I think that would just be too much. Um, yeah. Um, I also had a concept of it going through the city. Um, I'll just show you guys real quickly. Basically, it comes up here, and then it goes, basically, I guess it goes through here or something, and then it comes out here, um, breaks here, then goes around here around the Mississippi Civil Rights Museum, and then it just goes back down. I know it's kind of useless. And the other one goes through this area, but I think it would be much more better if it would just go through this and not through the city because this is already here. Like they already do like the fairgrounds and stuff that's here. So, um, oh, you think that they would do like rally, rally events? You think they would make rally stuff in the game? I don't know. Um, yeah, the second one, I wasn't even thinking about that. I completely forgot about this one. But I would make this. If there isn't a set length that you have to make the track, as long as 16 cars can fit on. Hot take by the way, there should at least be 20 cars on the grid in the game. I don't know why they set it to 16. At least 20. Definitely 30, but at least 20 minimum. Um, but yeah, there's this one, Walmart. Um, thought this. This would just be like a small car track though. And there's another configuration where it goes like this or something. I don't know. Um, and then last one is this up here, which I actually have a folder. I actually drew this up on maps. Where is it? There you go. My God, why do they have to bark? Yeah, this is um I drew up a lot of tracks. This is personally one of my favorites that I've drawn here. Um yeah. So there's start over here for the circuit layout, but there's also an oval here. I th There's also this down here for just like the oval. There'd be wait, how many would there be? Configurations? One, wait, oh yeah, one, two, wait, wait, what, wait, oh my God, okay, one, two, three. There'd be three configurations, and if I would ever make a racing game, I would make it so that you can like select which part of the track you want to go onto. Why are they barking? Are they going to shut up? Okay. But yeah, I'll basically make it so that like you can select like which part of the track you actually want to start on. There will be like all these default ones, but like you could like start like right here. Which if you start right here, you can't go this way. Actually, oh wait, no, I forgot. I would make it so that like you can start right here, and like even though it's obvious that you're supposed to go this way, you can actually make it so that there's like just a hard turn for some reason, and then you can like connect it back right here. But um so you start right here. You can select which direction you want to go into. So say you want to go this way, like up, counterclockwise. You can select this one or this one to go onto, and then it'll be like this one would be red, this one would be green, and then you can select either this one or this one. But if you select this one, then it would just go back here. But if you select this one, then this one would be red, and you can select which direction you want to go to. So if you say you select this, all of this would be red, and including this, but this one would you could still go onto because it's a part of the track. So you could like so say you select this, you can go from here all around and then go like this and then go like that. Or you could select this one as the road you want to go onto and then you go onto here, but then you could go like this and then you turn here. I would have a bunch of freedom ability for it. You don't even know. I also would just plop out slop, by the way. My goal, if I would ever make a racing game, my goal would definitely be to have at least 100 tracks with configurations, different types of configurations. Not like 30, 40 tracks with a combined of over 100 configurations. I mean 100 tracks with over 200 types of configurations. You guys know what I mean? Why did it do that? Yeah, then there's all these other types. And then there's this one at the river base bison model. Yeah, with a rally course I made up. And then is there another one somewhere? No, there isn't. Okay. I think that's it. Oh no, the airport. That's right. Because this building is abandoned at the airport at Hawkinsfield, and they don't use these runways anymore. And I was thinking like maybe they could just make this a single runway airport, and then they can make this into a racetrack. The only issue with that though is the lack of parking. Yeah, the only issue is lack of parking. So unless they make like all this parking, actually they could make all that parking. Because they could just have the barrier be like right here. Since this isn't just since this isn't a hard braking zone, it goes like that. They could just have a barrier right here and then have all this be parking. I would definitely add like trees and stuff into the parking lot, just so it's not like totally just like oh let's make a parking lot, just slap it right there. No, I would add trees and stuff for greenery. Yeah, I think that's it for the stream. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I don't know, can I go back onto the here? Dang it. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I don't know what we'll do tomorrow. Like what track we'll do tomorrow for a 20-minute race. I think we will do I think we'll redo what's it called? Red Bull Ring? Where's Red Bull Ring? Right here. I think we'll redo Red Bull Ring, the international part of it. And when I get my wheel in 5 days, okay, we'll do a driving stream. When I get my wheel in 5 days, we will do BeamNG, just like drive around. We'll do BeamNG. We'll test it out on like different racing games. See how it works. See how it feels. And then we'll do I think last thing we'll do is a qualifying and a race on Assetto Corsa doing open wheels. The reason why I can't do Assetto Corsa right now is because Assetto Corsa, I can't configure my clutch to be my brake. Because that's what I did with Project Motor Racing because my brake is currently broken. I had to convert my clutch and my brake. So, I'll actually go onto Assetto Corsa and then we'll on stream. Alright guys, we'll see you guys later. Real quickly, let's do an entire 4-day match. Oh shoot. Stop, cancel. Why does it do this? Why does my hard drive keep like disconnecting? I don't understand why it does that. No, cancel all. There we go. Right now I just have to wait for it to reconnect. If it will ever reconnect. I have to wait a little bit. Just said updating Assetto Corsa. I wish it would update Assetto Corsa. That would be awesome. I don't know why they made a new Assetto Corsa instead of just going back to Assetto Corsa. They made Assetto Corsa Evo instead of just going back to Assetto Corsa. I do wonder if Assetto Corsa will ever come off of the Microsoft Store. Yeah. Alright, I'll show you guys which car I'm talking about when I want to, actually look quickly. Options, controls. How does one make a reset? I don't know. Alright, drive, quick race. Alright, the car that I would want to use is over here. I currently don't know. Yeah, this car. The, Tatus FA01 is the car that I would use. And then I don't know what track I would do. I guess Magione would be the track. I don't know. But yeah. Alright, that's gonna be the end of the stream. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Streaming for over an hour.